coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
Ava did not come.
Hey guys, I just came back from my Dolby 3D screening of Avatar, Ash and Water, and I gotta say, man, it is definitely a movie. A very long one, rocking in at around like 197 minutes. I literally felt every single minute from watching this film. It was so slow, like literal acts. I was thinking this would be the climax, no, this would be climax, no, this would be climax, no. It did that thing like over 3 or 4 times throughout the film. It became ridiculous by like the 2-hour mark. I literally was just checking my watch being like, holy shit, the shit is still going. Well, yeah, anyway, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the like, comment, sub button. That'll be really great, guys. So yeah, let me continue on with this unscripted babbling about this film. Sorry if this video isn't as well edited. I'm going to do an edited video for One Punch Man Season 3 because I have a lot of things to say about that season. But I'm waiting for that season to finish before I release the video. So yeah, anyway, let me continue with this.
Yo, listen up, here's the story.
Kodrich, like the Colonel guy. He obviously was the best character from the previous 2 films, played expertly well by Stephen Lang. He had that macho colonel energy that you see from all these military characters, you know, but he has so much pizzazz and like charisma that he pretty much just soaks in the entire screen to his own presence. So it was absolutely right in this film. He had the funniest lines and he just felt so damn cool, and I love the direction he put towards his character, especially his relationship with Vagra, villainess of the whole film. And yeah, I gotta admit, man, she is freaky as hell. Like unironically, she is mad freaky. Like my god, like this, I'm going to talk about it in the spoiler, but yeah, she's very freaky in a really hot way. She's strangely very hot because I think those Navis are some of the most ugliest looking creatures I've seen in any form of fiction, and 100% gave me the justification of allowing the RDA to just destroy and kill all their race because they are way too ugly to coexist with us as humans. I'm sorry.
It's just the way it is.
The aura to her that made her very mysterious. I love the sexuality they put towards her. They made her have some of the most like lusty lines. I know I'm repeating again and again, but because I am quickly forgetting what I even saw from this movie that I actually enjoyed. Like her and the Ash people brought this chaotic and fun energy to the film that pretty much no other installment in the franchise has achieved. So whenever they're on screen, thinking of like human guns as like magic and thunder made for some really funny yet really intriguing scenes of them and their culture. I wish the film did more of that. Oh wait, I'm in the positives. Okay, well, the Ash people were awesome. The visuals, of course, they're 10 out of 10. Like the level of detail they put into all these Navi and aliens, and the texture work, it's so insane. Honestly, I saw in Dolby 3D and the frame rate was like in 120 frames per second, so it made 3D pop even more. It felt more intense, and the visuals and creativity on screen, insane. And that's my positives. And oh wait, yeah, you know what? This is the last positive. Let me talk about the spoiler. This is spoilers from now on, okay? So my favorite scene was definitely when Kodrich was negotiating with Vagreen, that's her name. I can't pronounce her name, whatever. Well, she introduced him to the concept of LSD. She was giving him this really, really crazy speech about how they became what they are because of the way they just stopped believing in the god of their planets. I don't know what the name is. I don't care about Avatar lore like that. They stopped believing it, so they just fell into like fire and ash and became a bunch of like cultists, cannibals, almost, I guess, worshipping like an ash god of skeletons and shit. Really brutal shit. In fact, she says the most brutal line I've ever heard in the film with the whole, "Oh, you do not drink from the breast of the weak." It just made me go, whoa, damn, okay, she's really going fire there. Then she just sprays him with the LSD, coke, and the whole visuals go all easy and shit. Then she just absolutely dominates Kodrich, and the guy was absolutely turned on by how ferocious and freaky she is, and they start having sex, mating. In fact, there's a very cute moment when, as soon as he was like teaching her how to use like the flamethrower and shit, she was just had like the most cutest looking smile of glee in her face. It made me go, oh my god, these two are like perfect. And oh my god, those guys are amazing. Whenever they're on screen, they are amazingly fun to watch. It made me wish, why can't these motherfuckers be the main characters? It's this effect of channeling main character energy. Kodrich, I can't pronounce his name, sorry. That guy's the main character of this whole film, like motherfucker. That guy literally does everything in his power to fall for the whole objective. Essentially follow the objective that the RDA set out for all of humanity. Multiple times throughout the film, shows him developing as a father to Spider. You kind of think that he's going to like change to Jake Sherwell's like terms of being like, okay, dude, you can probably change to become a better man. You're your own man. You're a Navi now. You can try and leave humanity. And I'm telling you, multiple times throughout the film, he meets up with him. He sticks to his word, and he tells Jake to go fuck off. He'd rather die than betray humanity like that, which is like the most badass shit a guy can do at that moment. Because yeah, he doesn't need to fight for humanity, but he chooses to because he's loyal to the damn end, no matter what. It's very consistent with his character in like the first movie, which makes for again a very intriguing and strongly written character. And it's even funnier because like later in the film, he literally introduces his babe to the RDA assholes, and RDA, they literally want to dissuade. And I tell you this, like, when he walked up to that general, instead of him getting pissed or angry about like, oh, just give us a chance, he's all like, just play it cool, just allow us to have this win. We already won, didn't we? And it's like, bro, he says it in the most sly and most chill, cool way possible. It just made me realize this guy's so bloody cool. Why isn't he not the protagonist? And again, in the end, he and his clan essentially got like dissuaded by the RDA mistake of allowing like Jake's wife to, you know, save her husband and all that, and cause a bunch of mess in their facility. Well, instead of him being angry and betraying the human race, he arms his boys up and directly saved the RDA from getting absolutely decimated by the Navi Sea people. Which made me go, oh my god, even when he's being told in his face to go fuck off, he's not going to betray his mission, which is to stop the Navi people, no matter what the cost is. Which is like the most ultimate bro I've ever seen. Like, he's way more honorable and loyal than a guy like Jake, who after seeing some space tail and getting some brain AIDS, whatever, he's suddenly like, oh my god, the Navi, stop, take every plane, and Church is like, yo bro, you're just weak, whatever man, like get off here. And it's like, wow, he's a great character. And yeah, that's the positives. So now I'm going to the negatives. And the first part is, yeah, there's a lot. I'm going to be quick with it. I don't like Spider. He's just wasted potential. They talk about the whole breathing thing, but then the RDA decides for some reason to just murder him, despite them being like, having a guy who can breathe in Pandora without mask is a huge step to humanity adapting into the planet so it could be less resources used. And this dumb general bitch, who's the worst character in the film, is all like, nah man, that's stupid, just cap him in the face. And her reasoning, who fucking knows? She's just a retard. That's her whole presence here. Like, the whole RDA characters are so cartoonishly evil, to the point, like the new ones, they're so cartoonishly evil that they made the original cartoonishly evil douchebag manager guy who was there in the original film, which was surprising to see him come back, a lot sound more reasonable, you know? I was like, man, who the fuck wrote this, making the humans this cartoonishly evil? At least give them some depth or something. Instead, they're just cartoonishly, they're bad because, you know, real life companies, the daydream wildlife, they're all stupid, which is true, but in this type of universe, where a lot of people on the internet are citing the RDA, this is just really bad and really stupid. And then the next one is, you got Sorgory Reaver, who's like 70 years old, dating, literally kissing Spider, who's literally like, what, a teenager in the film, so it ends up feeling kind of weird and creepy, especially in the end scene where you see the real life Sigourney Weaver next to her avatar with each other, and it's just like, bro, that's just fucking weird and kind of creepy and brother, I don't like what James Cameron was cooking in that scene. That was just fucking weird. Maybe it must be his fetish, like, you know. And what else don't I like about this film? I think the dialogue kind of sucks balls. The amount of times the characters say bro is so cringe, and most of the cast is cringe. Like Ava, who's the wife of Jack, she's a complete racist for half the film, which is kind of funny. I'm like, yeah, I get what the humans did in the first film, and the second film was pretty bad because of the whole brother getting killed, which I forgot about. But the film conveniently had this need of wanting to remind me constantly, like every 10 seconds, that the brother character died. I'm like, I don't care. And it's like, okay, it made her into a very unlikable character. And the kids, they've been kind of sidetracked in this film. Like, they're just there because they were during the original sequel. Seeing the whales talk in this film is really stupid. Like, you will not hear my voice anymore, said one of the whales to the Navi, and it's like, what? This made me taken serious, bro. They're having like regular conversations with these fucking whales, bro. It's just like, it feels so pretentious and goofy. Like, this feels like a parody of those like really up their own ass art films from arts college students. But the problem here is that this is done by a bunch of like millionaires, for fuck's sake. This is like industry professionals we're having at, and you got scenes of talking whales having drama, having serious discussions about the fate of one of their own personal whales, and it's like, what is this? What is this movie? The pacing is so bad in this freaking movie. That's another point, the pacing. God damn. 3 hours long. I really felt it in the third act, man. Like, there were literally people around me who were sleeping. They were asleep throughout the third act, and I could not blame them, because even I was dozing off near the end, because I was like, bro, even though these visuals are dope, just the action. Oh my god, I just got this realization in my head, bros and girls. Like, oh, they literally just reused the ending fight scene of Avatar 1. Like I know this because I watched the original Avatar in preparation for this review, and I was like, oh my god, bro. They literally have the same part where Jake and the Na'vi people literally go unite other Na'vi groups to fight against the humans, and then they got the same exact shot of them setting up to ambush to jump on the humans, to the point you literally see Jake on the top of these floating rocks, and then he just drops down to attack a whole bunch of humans. And I'm like, like nigga, that literally is the same shot for shot recreation of the original fights ending scene. I think Way of Water had the same thing, but it had the whales more in it. But this one also had whales in it, so feels like they're just recreating the same fucking fight scenes from like 2 films ago. It's like, man, what is this movie? And also the Ash people, besides Varing, whatever, none of them have any character. They just don't talk, and that's why I was like, this film should just be about the Ash people, their way of life. See how the conflict with like the regular sea people escalate to how it is, and seeing Jake's family trying and like deal with the situation. That'd been actually a very interesting film. It could have made this one the strongest in the franchise, but no. They just had to retread like old ground and just waste so much potential, like how Vavra, after like she mates with Kurdrich, whatever, she literally is just a henchwoman. She's a glorified henchwoman. She barely even says anything besides hiss, like everyone in this film, they all the time. It's so annoying, so cringe to the point I hear people just laughing every time Ava and Vavring just hisses. It's like, it's so cringe. Well, anyway, it's like it's a shame what they did with the Ash people, and essentially like how in the ending, instead of her dying, she just gets called a bitch by Sigourney Weaver's teenage avatar, and then she literally fucks off. And I was like, wait, that's it? And Kortrich, he falls to his death, which is like a tragic fate, but I think he will survive because they don't show him dying, but you see his face of him screaming. You're like, oh dude, he definitely died. It's like, why waste such a great character? And the ending felt super rushed, which is the weirdest thing, because the whole ending like fight scene went on for like 40 plus minutes, no joke. But the ending ended within like 3 minutes. It felt super rushed, and it's like James was like, oh my god, we need like finish this film right now. Like, we gotta go. We understand the audience are like falling asleep right now, right? And it's like, bro, the ending felt so anticlimactic, unlike the previous 2 films which had very climactic endings. Oh my god, like this film, I don't got much to say. This is meant to be a quick video, but look at the runtime. I thought it would be like 10 minutes, but I'm not good at editing, so I'm just rambling. Well, anyway, yeah, the film is like a 6 out of 10. Besides its amazing visuals and amazingly sexy villainess, who I had a weird turn on for, and a really alpha Chad like Colonel villain, the dynamic duo was not enough to save this piece of shit of a movie. And James Cameron should literally just move on to do other films outside of Avatar, because I don't think this film probably would do as well as maybe Way of Water is doing. Maybe it can make $1 billion or $2 billion, I don't know, because the word of mouth is pretty bad compared to Way of Water. But it probably will. What am I saying? Avatar is a money maker. I think the franchise has potential, but after seeing this, I'm like, shit, I don't know, bro. So yeah, guys, I wish you guys a very Merry Christmas, and see you guys soon in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch up with my One Punch Man video, which I'm looking forward to showing you guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye.